I was really excited when this game came out. I was like, yo, this game, because I didn't know this game came out. I just kind of saw it at a video store one day. I was like, yo, Mom, can we buy this? And I begged her so hard and I got it. This is like the only time I ever got my mom to cave and buy me a video game. For like something that was my birthday or Christmas. Because I always like, because you know how much I love these games.
Oh my god.
It's my favorite thing ever.
Oh my fucking god. It's like pre-Just Dance Star Wars or whatever the game is that Alex wants to play so bad.
I can even suck a dick.
I want to play it too, though.
Just look at Chewbacca, like, fucking swimming, like, yo!
Fucking Death Star Disco Ball.
I was so hype about that.
That is the greatest.
Just like, whenever someone's like, man, this is a really good game, and I'm like, yeah, but is it, you know... Okay, I already have a save file on this memory card. It's like, that's pretty cool, but... Okay, so you saw how in the, when I was... Because a lot of Luke's missions are on foot with, like, a lightsaber, but this one's awesome. Because I remember how when I was playing the mission and I crashed as Luke and started playing as Wedge?
Yeah.
Okay, so remember, go back to that for a second. This is a cool level. This is, I think, the coolest on-foot level, because, like, all the on-foot levels are kind of lame.
Tauntauns!
Dude, you're gonna love this level.
I love Tauntauns.
Ah.
They're like kangaroos you ride. They're like fuzzy llama kangaroos.
They can slice open and sleep inside.
Yes. Oh, fucking kangaroo sleeping bag, Tauntaun sleeping bags.
Aww.
They exist.
I want one.
They're probably on ThinkGeek.
Everything's on ThinkGeek.
Every fucking thing's on ThinkGeek. It's everything you've ever wanted for way too much money. ThinkGeek. This sure is the movie.
Okay, we already...
Oh, shit.
I can't skip it, whatever. Sorry.
Oh, shit, well, that's no good. Squirts like later nerds. I like how, because the AT-ATs were stop motion, and, like, stop motion can be a little shaky sometimes, like, whenever there was like a leg problem, like the animation movement wasn't very smooth and it janked.
Yeah, here I am.
They would intentionally have lasers hit the bad leg frames, so it looked like they got shot in the leg and jerked.
That's cool.
Yeah.
There's shooting stormtroopers.
Freaking shoot the albino Cobra commanders.
They're snowtroopers.
Devin just doesn't have anything when I make fun of Star Wars.
Make fun of anything I like.
All of Devin's fandoms are his precious baby children, and you will not speak ill of them.
I make fun of Gundam more than anybody does.
Yeah, but you don't like our Gundam jokes. You just like your Gundam jokes.
Because my Gundam jokes are not just bullshit memes.
Oh,
I love how slow this roll is. It's like, I'm gonna do a roll!
It's like the opposite of Ocarina of Time.
Rolling just fucking... Okay, let's see, where am I going? Oh yeah, I gotta go under an AT-AT.
Looks like he pooped himself. I gotta poop. Oh no.
It's cool as shit. Oh, shit.
Well, fuck, he died. He dropped dead. Oh boy.
But yeah, right, this one was like, you can go on foot, and I was like, but I don't really want to.
Yeah.
What?
For that reason.
Because it's like, these games are all about, like, flying, then they're like, you can have land vehicles. I'm like, okay, that's cool, I want to be in, like, an AT-ST or a speeder bike, but, like, this is kind of like, they can do a lightsaber, like, for a little while. This level gets so cool, like, yeah, this is where it is, you gotta go underneath him, and then do the thing.
I'm sure this was the whole reason they put the game in here, because, like, oh, remember that one part in the movie where you did the thing? Let's make a video game where you do the thing.
And then you're like, then you gotta, like, throw it in there, you gotta, like,
do it.
You got it.
Yeah.
Like, that's so cool!
That is pretty freaking cool. Freaking Luke single-handedly taking down an AT-AT.
Dude, in Dark Empire, like, there's an AT-AT coming over a cliff, and everyone's like, oh shit, AT-AT, and Luke's just like, pfft, like, crushes his head with the Force, like, what?
Oh my god. That's ridiculous.
But that was when Luke turned to the dark side temporarily.
Oh,
when the clone of the Emperor seduced him into the dark side.
That happened?
In the Dark Empire trilogy.
Oh shit.
Because, like, what happens is, like, the Empire had, like, the Emperor had, like, 30 clones of himself.
For real?
Yeah, he had, like, just some on backup just in case. And so it was, like, like, young Palpatine in his prime.
Oh, shit.
And so, like, Leia's a Jedi at that point, so then he's just like, I can't do it, like, there's no point, like, I killed the Emperor and he's back, and, like, I just don't know, I can't deal with this. And so, like, and then Leia...
What if Carrie Fisher Carrie Fisher is like a Jedi Master in the new movie?
And then she kind of walks up and is like, Luke, fuck off. And he's like, I'm gonna fight you, Leia. And she's like, fuck off. Let's go call the Emperor. He's like, okay. Luke acting kind of like a piss baby in Dark Empire for a little while.
Dude, fucking, I want Carrie Fisher to pull like a episode 2 Yoda, where she just flips out on someone with like a fucking lightsaber.
Speeder Bike Pursuit. Oh shit. Look up cheat codes for this game real quick.
Okay, let me.
Because there's one level that's really funny. Because they gave this guy like the ability to play as this guy. It's so cute. I love it.
Rogue Squadron 3
Cheats.
The cheat.
Menu music is important to me.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Bum, 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 bum. Okay, back. Single player.
Especially in video games, because like you could be in one level for a very long time, so like good level music is so important.
Attack on the Executor.
So important.
Okay. You remember that one scene in Return of the Jedi where the guy crashes into the bridge of the Executor?
Yeah.
They made a level out of that?
Good.
Okay. I'm gonna play it, and I've beat this level before, I'm gonna do it. This is like my fucking favorite level. Okay, so like, you're playing as Green Leader. Who just like... Who's most known for accidentally crashing into the bridge of the Executor, sinking that ship. Darth Vader's flagship, like, crashing into the bridge.
That's hell of a thing to be known for.
Because that's a Star Destroyer, and then the Executor's the Super Star Destroyer.
Oh yeah, I liked those things. Those things were
the Super
really
Star
cool.
Destroyer the Super Star Destroyer was the Executor. That's a Mon Calamari cruiser. And the ones with all the engines that like Leia ship at the beginning of 4.
One time I had because back in the day those 3D puzzles were super big.
Yeah.
I had a 3D puzzle Star Destroyer.
Was it a Star Destroyer or a Super Star Destroyer?
It was a Star Destroyer.
Okay.
If it was and it was big too. It was like the size of my dinner table.
That's cool.
Although like maybe like half the size. I was a child, so it's probably bigger in my mind.
That's how everything is. So it wants me to go this way. I'm gonna take.
What was it? Something recently.
Okay. Oh shit! A-wings are fast.
Because everything in your life is smaller when you revisit it. But I remember something recently that I revisited that I said to myself, you know what? That's bigger than I remember it being, and I can't fucking remember what it is. But I was really weirded out. Oh shit!
Concentrate on the second Star Destroyer.
Dude, tell me there's loads of EU material about Admiral Akbar.
Apparently, Admiral Akbar was assassinated. Not assassinated. He was kind of like politically killed.
What?
Like as in like he got blackmailed out of office by like the fucking like corrupted new Republic.
Did they have to form an AUG?
Essentially, it's what the Jedi did. Because, like, Jason Solo became, like... Because, essentially, after the Yuuzhan Vong War, they're like, yo, we need, like, a big, badass, like, protectorate, like the fucking Titans.
Yeah.
And Jason Solo, being part of the... Well, I never replayed this level.
Okay.
Being part of the dark side was all like, yo, man, I got this. And they're like, oh, you're Han Solo's son. Of course, we trust you.
Yeah.
But, like, throughout all of the fucking Yuuzhan Vong War, he saw, like, friends die and shit, and he was just, like, just going, like, down and down and down, more and more dark side.
Mm-hmm.
And so he finally clicks there, and then he, like I said, essentially he becomes, like, goddamn... Like Yazan from fucking Zeta Gundam.
Ah.
Okay, I got it. Like, dude, aliens are so fast. Look how fast I'm going. Fast.
Go, 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 go.
You get all the guns?
Shoot gunners.
Excellent work.
I like Admiral Akbar.
Hey, he's a Mon Calamarian.
That's another fun thing I love about Star Wars is, like, the characters that get the least screen time are the most beloved. Fucking, like,
Yeah.
it's like Admiral Akbar and Boba Fett. And, like, fucking, and, because that's another good thing about Star Wars, like, they give everyone a name, they give everyone a backstory.
Gundam doesn't...
The most incidental characters in this fucking franchise.
Okay.
Because it's like there are characters whose names are never said, but then you'll buy their action figure and it'll have their name and backstory.
Like Bob from like, Michael Keaton Batman.
Yeah.
You are my number one guy.
Or like,
Can I say that as much as I like Heath Ledger Joker, I fucking love Jack Nicholson Joker.
Oh, well, you can't not love Jack Nicholson's Joker. Yeah. But, Jack Nicholson was the one who convinced Danny DeVito to be the Penguin in Batman Returns.
Dude, that's perfect casting.
Danny DeVito was on the fence about it, and Jack was like, Danny boy, you gotta do this. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great for your career.
Your fucking, Jack Nicholson is a little bit like your Paul Eating.
Yeah, but it's like creepy Paul Eating. It's like,
I've never seen One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
You've never seen it?
Nah, never.
Dude, have you
I want
read
to read
it?
the book. I want to read it.
Oh, you haven't read it?
No, I want to.
Honestly,
Do both.
They're companion pieces. Cause like, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, the novel, it's the same exact story, but it's through one of the crazy characters' perspectives. So you get his view on the story, but through his psychosis. So it's all very there's a lot of surreal moments in it, and there's a lot of his dream sequences and his backstory that you don't get in the movie. The movie is what happened.
It's about McMurray, right?
Yeah,
McMurphy.
Well, they're both about McMurphy, but the movie's more McMurphy's point of view because McMurphy's sane.
Yeah,
and so
you
pleaded.
Yeah, I know the plot.
Yeah,
I know the ending because the ending is like who has it? Whenever you say like, "Oh man, the fucking ending," I'm like, thanks.
I mean, like honestly, it's
not a spoiler, really.
Like the ending's not even that really important. It's the journey, you know. It's a book that's a really good experience to have. So I feel like spoiling the ending's not that big of a deal. It's a really fun book and it's a really fun movie.
I fucking took out all the. I just take out both guns on both sides.
I don't know. I mean, there's guns on both sides, so
I'm on the guns.
I'm on the guns.
I'm always on duty.
Star Wars was great in terms of like marketability because like.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my god. You know, there needs to be a Star Wars Sunday episode where I just fucking bring down my box of Star Wars toys that are in my attic.
Dude, do it.
And we just go through it with a fucking camera.
Yes.
God,
good thing this is a video game. Otherwise, you would have died.
Good thing this is an arcadey video game that has a soul. I'm looking at you, X-Wing games.
We did it. We did the thing.
Okay. Ready for the best thing in this game?
Yes, I'm so ready.
I want a really good Zeta game, like just a game that's just Zeta.
Huh.
I'm never gonna get it because Gundam games are 9 times out of 10 really bad.
Yeah, and honestly, Zeta was so long ago. Like, oh, I don't know, it was the most popular one, right?
Yeah, Zeta's like the next generation of Star Trek. I mean, it's like the next generation of Gundam.
Yeah, it's like the Star Trek Next Gen of Gundam. Yeah,
Yeah.
but well, I mean, in Japan anyway.
Yeah. I mean, they tried so much to get, like, because they aired the original Gundam series on Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
But, like, they tried so hard to get Zeta, but they just couldn't. Zeta was too dark.
Really?
Yeah, they
feel
tried. There
was plenty of dark shit on Toonami.
Like, they tried so hard.
Like, I feel like, well, I mean, he does watch his mom die, now that I think about it. He watches his mom literally blow up in his face.
And then cries about it. But to be fair, Camille actually kind of takes that pretty well.
Yeah.
Okay, that mission I couldn't do. I'm sorry. These games are fun, but I just haven't played them in so long. I'm
That's
so
fine,
bad at
dude.
them.
Honestly, like, I feel like Star Wars Sunday is more of, like, showcasing video games more than let's playing them. And then,
Okay, I'll play the first level, 'cause the first level's cool.
And then, like, while we showcase the games, we also just talk about Star Wars. I like Star Wars Sunday. Star Wars Sunday is really chill. It's
Revenge
honestly,
of the Empire?
It's
Okay.
one of my favorite days, honestly.
This level, it happens like a day after they blow up the Death Star. Also, like, you can... Oh, whatever. But, this is happening like a day after you blow up the Death Star. And, like, this is the Empire just bombing the shit out of Yavin in vengeance.
Oh my god.
So this is about the rebels evacuating Yavin.
This is Big Zam's last stand.
Okay, in a galaxy... No!
Well,
But yeah, anyone who hasn't gotten into Gundam needs to get into Gundam because I talk about it way too much on the series because it's my fucking favorite thing.
yeah.
My two favorite things in the universe are Metal Gear Solid and Metal Suit Gundam.
We probably shouldn't lean back like this away from the microphone, but I don't care.
It's because we're like... Also, this is a good mic. I talked to JV from, like, this couch and with my mic over there.
Yeah, but I'm looking on the audio and it's a little...
Yeah, okay, whatever. Like, I like Star Wars. I'm gonna say that.
Doy.
But it's like, I like Gundam too. Like, I hate to say that I like Gundam more than Star Wars, but Gundam's more up there because I guess I've just completed Gundam.
Gundam's a more solid franchise, I feel. in terms of the main stuff, the Star Wars EU is really solid. But just because like there's more to choose from, so there's more of a selection of good stuff.
Yeah, like for example, the EU is easy to get into because it's either like you just read about the characters you want to know more about.
Yeah,
that's pretty much. It's like I want to read about Boba Fett, then fucking here's a Boba Fett novel.
Yeah, and then because with Star Wars, the main stuff is literally like a handful of movies and some TV show and a couple TV shows, but Gundam is like a bunch of shit. That's all really considered main stuff. Like,
yeah,
because there's a bunch of television
like the only
series.
retcons that I can think of in Gundam are like, and they retcon them in the movies of Zeta, is like 0083 and Gundam 0080 retcon this. In Zeta, they say that the Gundam Mark II was the first Gundam they've made since 0079, but that's just not true.
Yeah. Although maybe they just don't like to talk about it because like the fact that it was taken out by Azaku is embarrassing.
Well, then there was also the two Gundams from there was the GPO 1, 2, and 3 from Stardust Memory.
Oh.
And there was also like a ton of other Gundams that were used during the 1 Year War, like the mass-produced ground type from even though those were mostly just Gundams in name only because they just had Gundam heads to inspire morale and among Federation soldiers.
They didn't have a
gun. They did, but just not nearly as much as the regular Gundam because they needed to fucking mass-produce them.
It's like, well, we put Gundarium on your shins.
Yeah, we put it around the cockpits, but that's about it.
Your shins are very well protected.
That's why Zaku's were fucking fighting almost on par with the ground type.
Yeah.
But then the EZ-8 was hobbled together from other destroyed ones, so it about had the Gundarium of a regular Gundam, because it was hobbled together from broken-ass ones together. Cool. And the EZ-8 looked awesome. Yeah, you remember it had, like, the antenna thing?
Yeah.
8th MS Team was good.
I love 8th MS Team.
Flying goof, for God's sake.
8th MS Team was literally Gundam MASH.
Pretty much.
It was Gundam MASH.
It had a good ending, too.
Yeah. Well, it was pretty nutso ending, honestly. It went off the rails at the end there.
I meant like when with them destroying the fucking Absol. It's not the last episode.
Yeah.
The last 5 minutes of the last episode are really all you need to know. Like that Shiro is still alive but missing a leg and Ina's pregnant.
Yeah, that was it's so weird though. It's almost like
with the new type kids. Yeah.
It was too happy, honestly.
The ending.
Yeah, because it was like it's super messed up and like it's like it's like they have their own perfect little utopia and they're starting a new life away from the war and it's like that's great. But I don't expect that from Gundam.
I like Stardust Memory's ending because of how bittersweet it is. Because like it's happy for Ko, where like Ko is okay, all the main characters are okay, but like but it sets up hard for Zeta.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Zeta's not happy.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's I'm not saying there should
because the Federation.
I'm not saying like I'm not saying Gundam shouldn't have happy endings, but it's like they should at least be bittersweet. Like there should always be something else that's like on the horizon.
I want to say like Zeta's ending. I was like, oh wait, I can't say anything about Zeta's ending.
I'm
like,
just
the ending
assuming.
to the original series where Amuro literally is like everyone's like, no, Amuro's dead and he's alive, and the kids are like, no, left, no, right, and he comes out of the core fighter.
Yeah, and it's like
everyone's smiling because Amuro's alive, but they still lost like so many. It was the largest life of human life.
And Amuro's dead inside.
Yeah, and like Jimmy's like, I used to love Amuro. After Zeta, I hate him. Like Amuro's a cock now. I'm like, he kind of is, but
he has reason to be.
Like he's so bitter towards everything in Zeta. What's the last big thing that happened in Zeta? Do you remember?
I don't remember. I don't even really remember where I am. I'm gonna have to start off from an important point that I do remember.
I mean, do you want to remember from like him because I know you.
I thought you were about to ask me to start over. I'm like,
no. I mean, start over from like the halfway mark when they go back into space and he gets the Zeta.
I'll probably have to do that
because that's the halfway mark. It's not that bad.
Yeah,
it's only 25 episodes. That's Kill la Kill right there. One less than Kill la Kill.
Yeah,
Kill la Kill's 26.
God, I love Kill la Kill.
I lost 6 followers when I made a text post saying if someone talks about how sexist Kill la Kill is on my dash, I'm just gonna unfollow you.
Good.
And then I saw a lot, and there was like one person called me cis trash, and then I was like, good, fuck you.
Yeah, leave.
Send me an anonymous saying like you're fucking cis trash. You don't even know what my struggle.
Quality over quantity. That's what I say about follower count. You want to leave? Go. You're not wanted.
Alex Foley followed me.
Honestly, I don't have any specific reason, but I just thought to myself, he'll probably unfollow Devin eventually for something. And it won't even be a big deal. He'll just be like, eh. But, I don't, I have no, I don't even, I'm not the type of person that would care. Even if it was, my best fucking friend, and he'd be like, dude, I can't follow you on Tumblr anymore. I'd be like, okay.
I'd be like, shit. Why? Like, is it really that big of a deal?
No, it's not that big of a deal. That's why I don't even need a reason. Because it's clearly...
I'd just be like, are you really, that fucking,
Well, I mean, because it's you say that, but if it's not... Because, on one hand, it's not that big of a deal, so he shouldn't care about whether or not he follows you, but on the other hand, it's not that big of a deal, so he shouldn't care whether or not he follows you. So it's almost the same reason for opposite things.
Oh.
So it's
I should not have been shooting at that. I should have been shooting at this.
Yeah, generally you shoot ATSTs. That's...
I was shooting at, but it was yellow because like yellow is because if it's on your radar, it's yellow as you blow it up. But that's a rebel transport.
Yeah. Not sure an X-Wing can take that out.
I mean, if you shoot enough lasers at anything, it'll blow up eventually.
That sounds like something Han Solo would say.
I want Snake and Han Solo to have a drink.
You shoot enough lasers at it, and it'll blow up eventually.
I want Snake and Han Solo to be friends.
They'll never be friends, though, because they're Snake and Han Solo. They'll be drinking buddies. Like Snake, Han Solo, and then like, and then
Amuro.
No, and then it pans over and Char's watching the TV with a drink, laughing.
I killed Garma
at the same bar.
Just, I love that. Do you see that image? It's just like the collection. And it's just all. It's like Master Asia. It's like Hero, Amuro, Camille. Everyone just like like back. And it's just like we came here to laugh at you.
We came here.
Did you see that image I found of like Char and Amuro in a car, and it just says we came here to laugh at you? I'm like, gee, this is us coming down to Florida.
Yeah.
Just
oh, it's I too. Hello, friend. I love you.
We came here to laugh at you. Oh, this game has a subplot about Sarkley, who is a minor who's a traitor who joined the Empire. He was a spy, and so Sarkley's the main villain of this game, and it ends with Han shooting him in the face on Endor.
Cool. You know, it's like, you know what though? Like, as a kid, I actually read a couple like EU novels, but I don't think they were canon. Like, I think it was like some sort of other thing.
Most of the novels are actually canon. Like, there's very few that aren't.
Because, like, my library had a couple books in a series, but then, like, later in life, I looked them up, and it was like, these aren't really considered canon, and I was like, oh. It was like, the Empire was, like, trying to find a new emperor, and it was, like, it was either a Cyclops or a Triclops guy. It was some guy with an eye on his head.
Because I know a lot of the Marvel shit isn't canon anymore.
And it was like
the Marvel Star Wars comics.
Yeah, these were novels, and it was like one of the novels in the series was about Jabba's relative Zorba the Hutt, and it was like he looked like Jabba, but he had a beard, and he was like older, and he didn't know Jabba had died, and he was super pissed.
Well, there's Darksaber, which was about like where the Hutts got together and like fucking decided to build like a giant Death Star laser shit, like a lightsaber, in order to kind of piss off Luke, and they're gonna shoot it at Yavin. To get back at Luke and Leia for killing Jabba.
That's pretty fucking... Dude, like, the Hutts are not to be fucked with.
Not at all.
I kind of want to know more about the Hutts.
Apparently they stole their home planet from somebody.
Good. Literally, like...
Like, they just killed the indigenous people and just said, like, this is ours now.
Like, literally the fucking like, they're literally the Star Wars Mafia.
They are.
They are the mob of Star Wars. And I fucking... Because, like, I fucking love how they've pretty much, like... They pretty much, like, run Tatooine, don't they?
Most of it. Tatooine doesn't really have a government.
Yeah, exactly. So obviously a Mafia can come in and take it over.
Pretty much.
Because, I just remember, like, one of the nice little touches I liked about Episode 1 was, like, for the pod race.
How you saw Jabba for a hot second. Jabba and Bib Fortuna.
Well, yeah. And I don't even... Bib Fortuna. I didn't even necessarily think it was Jabba, but it was a Hutt. So clearly, like, the Hutts had already had
Bib Fortuna with him. It was Hutt.
Yeah.
It was Jabba. It was Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah.
Because he had Bib Fortuna. Bib Fortuna being the Twi'lek guy.
Is it the guy with, like, the thing around his neck?
Yeah, that's his male Twi'lek. You know, like, the green hot ladies?
Yeah.
Those are the female version of that alien.
Oh,
They're the same species.
I much prefer the females.
Joining Jewish Ewoks.
But then, who's the little guy?
That's his pet.
With the beak.
I don't remember. That's his pet.
I forget his name. I used to know his name.
Wait, it
was like, something Crumb or something like that?
Salacious Crumb.
Salacious Crumb.
Yeah, because I always remember, like Spoonie's like, wow, Salacious Crumb gonna fuck a bitch. I remember he'd say that all the time.
Yeah, also I remember because Kevin Smith knew his name, and Kevin Smith always drops Salacious Crumb's name, because I think he's proud that he knows his name. Yeah, because I
know
always...
Dash Rendar.
Of course you do.
Shadows of the Empire is a great game, and a great comic, and a great novel.
I know, Devin. You said this when we played the game.
Fuck up. These on foot sections are cool, but like these aren't. These were awesome when I first got this game. I was like, oh my god, I'm playing as Luke and I'm shooting dudes, but I'm like, this game is kind of like much better when you're flying around and actually doing shit.
Now it's tedious.
Like, I love your jump. Doesn't really do much. You know? I just fucking jump like 10 feet vertically in the air.
I like that you can't double jump, but realistically, Jedi's probably could double jump.
Oh well, we gotta play the Dark Forces games like all the way through.
Okay, we can do that.
There's 4 of them. There's Dark Forces, which is it's essentially Star Wars Doom, and then there's the sequel, Star Wars Jedi Knight, which you get a lightsaber. It takes place after Jedi, and then there's Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast, and then there's Jedi Knight 3, Jedi Academy.
Ooh, Jedi Academy.
Where you get to build your own character in that one. I name my character. You guys can name your character, but like his name is always Jaden Core.
Oh.
But like Valencia Stargazer is a Star Wars name, and I love it. That's whenever I play any Star Wars game, I'm just always Valencia Stargazer.
Valencia Stargazer.
Come on, it's a great name.
It is.
My friend's character's name was Talos Moonhopper.
If it weren't for my horse, I wouldn't have spent that year in college.
Fucking Lewis Black.
I was hoping you would know that. Lewis Black. Oh God. Fucking Wizard of Oz asshead. But Lewis Black actually has a really important role in Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated.
That's awesome.
He voices Mr. E.
Okay, so we're gonna do some multiplayer now?
Oh hey, you completed a mission.
Yep. I'm so sorry.
No, it's cool, dude. But yeah, we're gonna do multiplayer next, and if you thought Devin was bad, you're wrong. I am.